What's up, you guys? So, right off the bat, I'm just gonna address the very obvious thing. My voice is gone. Yeah, my voice goes away pretty easily. I just really wanted to come on here and talk to you guys because it's been over a month because I've lived in this apartment for over a month and this is my first video here. I feel like I just owe it to you guys to come on and say, hey, catch you guys up on what is going on and talk about the end of van life. So yeah, that's what this video is about. The conclusion of van life, why it was concluded, and what I learned during that time in my life. Oh, also, I don't have a mic. I'm seriously a mess. So we're just using the camera's mic. I also lost my little stick holder thing. But just please bear with me. Over the last almost 6 months, I was living in my van. I just want to tell you guys a little bit about how that went for me, what I really thought about it, why I'm not doing it anymore, and what I learned, okay? This is gonna be annoying. In the entertainment industry, your career after like 25, you don't have that much time left. And I realized that van life, you can do that at any time in your life. And so I decided to move back to LA so that I can pursue a couple of things that I'm really wanting to go for before it's too freaking late. And also my boyfriend at the time, we did break up, for those of you guys asking. He felt like he wanted to go back to school and pursue some of his own things also. So that is why van life ended. It was very bittersweet. Now that I've been living in LA for like a month, I feel like I've had some time to reflect on my adventures and the whole trip. The main thing that I learned was that nothing really changes, at least like from my perspective. You still have the same habits, you still think the same way. Your environment is different, and so the things that you have to deal with daily change, but like I was still messy as fuck. I had to work harder to not be as messy because we were living in a small space, so I had more time to work on those kinds of things, but they were still there, you know what I mean? Whatever your habit is or whatever, those are still gonna be there. Just because, oh, now you live in a van, doesn't mean those magically go away. I also learned that my armpits can get really stinky. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but I already knew that before van life. I learned that the hardest part about van life for me was finding where the fuck to park at night. I think after a while I definitely did get it down because there's apps like Allstays and a couple of other things. By the way, thank you Allstays for sponsoring this video. Oh, they're not sponsoring, I forgot. Just kidding. There's a lot of apps you can use to figure out where to park, and those were a lifesaver. That was the most stressful part. When you live somewhere, you're like, I know where I'm laying my head to sleep tonight, most likely at least. But when you're in a van, you're like, I know where, but not really. In my van, but where's the van going? I just learned that it makes some things way easier and some things way harder. It was a lot easier not to care about what other people thought of me because I wasn't like constantly surrounded by other people. I was in nature, and nature doesn't fucking judge you for what you're wearing. But I made a lot of other things harder, like progressing in my career. Like I didn't always have Wi-Fi. It was harder to like find a shower sometimes and work out, but it was a lot easier to have time to read my books and meditate and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, It's a trade-off. It taught me that I can live with very little. I wore a lot of the same clothes. I don't really need to have my hands way up here, do I? I liked that. It was very liberating and it made me feel so free. It also taught me not to trust. I don't really like saying this one. What's a better way of saying this? It taught me just to be careful. Like, even though I want to be very trusting of everyone and everything, you still need to watch your back. We got our van broken into and that was shitty, but you know, we were fine. Everything was totally fine, and I'm not gonna like live my life in fear because of situations like that, but it doesn't hurt to take extra precautions. And taught me how important true connection is. I had a lot of time to just spend with my mom and with myself and with Tyler, and it really just like truly connecting with yourself and with the people you care about and with nature is the most important thing, I think. And I think it's something that we all crave and we don't even realize it, because we have so many connections but so few of them are true connections. And yeah, van life definitely taught me how important having a true connection is, especially with yourself, especially with the universe and the people that you care the most about. It taught me how important it is to just slow the down and enjoy the little things. Take a deep breath and look around and just appreciate what's right in front of you. That was a big thing, because we just get so wrapped up in our daily lives when we're like living in a city or going to work every single day. So yeah, smell the fucking roses. Also, like living in such a small space it taught me how to communicate more effectively. You feel when the energy's off. Like, you can't fake it. You can't just like be like, hey, I'm gonna go in the other room. You feel that energy when something's off, so you have to confront things and you have to learn how to communicate effectively. And I feel like I definitely got a lot better at that. I think I definitely got what I wanted out of living in the van. Knowing that I can go back out there at any time is very comforting to me. I do sometimes get this like weird homesickness feeling still. Not like I want to go home to where I'm from. It's more just like homesick for like that feeling of freedom and not having any attachments. Yeah, I'm excited to get to go on another van trip soon. I definitely will plan some even while I'm living in LA. And who knows, maybe after my lease is up, I will get back into van life. I honestly could see myself doing it again if the right circumstances arrive. On the things that we think are most important and to enjoy the small things. Really glad for the experience, and I'm trying to carry over all of the things that I learned into my life in LA. And yeah, I am really excited to be living back in LA. As some of you guys know, I am back here not only to continue modeling, I'm totally down to do that if it comes up, but I'm really here to start creating an online magazine. I will have probably a separate video all about that soon, but basically it's just gonna be like a magazine of the things that I'm passionate about, and it's gonna really help me and push me to expand my horizons and get to show you guys what I really fuck with. The magazine will be online, subscription, and print order. Hopefully people will print it, because I think magazines should be printed. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. Please let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see from me now that I'm not going to be living in the van. I'll do some kind of Q&A in the future, so drop questions below. And yeah, I know you guys have a few questions for sure. I hope you have a really good one. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace. I haven't fucking forgot about you. Did you just see that amount of spit that came out of my mouth? I'm a mess. No, I'm good, really, I'm fine. I'm still here. I have not forgotten about the fact that I have a YouTube channel, but apparently I have forgotten how to speak, or my voice forgot that it's supposed to make noise. normally. Are we rolling?